the vision board. Shred the 5-year plan. Close the journal where you keep asking the universe for permission. Not because dreaming is bad, but because dreaming has become your hiding place. Those pages don't make you strong, they make you comfortable. They let you feel productive without ever becoming dangerous. You were told success needs a destination, a perfect future you can point at and say, "That's where I'm going." But be honest with yourself. Has that future made you calm, or has it made you anxious? Has it given you control, or has it chained your identity to something you don't yet have? Goals don't empower most people. They postpone them. They trap you in a permanent state of almost successful, almost confident, almost fulfilled, and almost is a weak place to live. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for the right moment, the right break, the right version of themselves. They live in the future, and because of that, they are hollow in the present. One unexpected hit from life, one loss, one rejection, one setback, and they collapse. Why? Because everything they were depended on a future that never arrived. A strategist doesn't build himself on the future. He builds himself on what cannot be taken away. Niccolò Machiavelli understood something that modern self-help avoids. The world is not stable. It is not fair. It is not predictable. He called this chaos fortuna, the violent current of chance, timing, and disorder. If you build your identity on outcomes, fortuna will destroy you, and she always comes. So the question is not how to control the future. The question is, how do you become powerful no matter what the future does? Here's the truth most people are not ready for. A goal is just a wish wearing a suit. It feels structured, but it has no teeth. A method, on the other hand, is structural violence against reality. A goal says, "I hope I arrive." A method says, "Reality will bend or break." This is not self-help. This is self-command. Ask yourself something uncomfortable. Why do you really set goals? Not the noble answer, the real one. You set goals because you're dissatisfied with who you are right now. So you escape into a future fantasy where the pain is solved. The goal isn't a plan. It's anesthesia. It numbs you just enough to tolerate inaction. Machiavelli despised this kind of hope. He warned that people imagine the world as they want it to be, not as it is, and then wonder why they keep losing. When you fixate on an outcome, your vision narrows. You stare at the mountain peak so intensely you don't notice the cliff under your feet. Rigid things snap. Flexible forces survive. Think about the last major goal you failed. What broke? Not your ability, your identity. You didn't just lose the goal, you lost yourself because you handed your self-worth to something you couldn't control. That is weakness disguised as ambition. A strategist replaces goals with positioning. Not what do I want, but where must I stand? Not how do I win, but how do I make winning unavoidable? This is the difference between a dreamer and an architect. Dreamers stare upward. Architects inspect foundations. And right now, your foundation is cracked because you keep living in the clouds. Music slows. Voice stops staring at the horizon. Look at your hands. Look at your time. Look at your environment. What can you control today? What system can you build that doesn't care how you feel tomorrow? Machiavelli knew that outcomes are unpredictable, but preparation is owned. If your structure is solid, even failure cannot destroy you. You adapt, you pivot, you advance. This is how you become untouchable. You fall out of love with destinations and fall in love with pressure. We live in an era of noise. People announce everything. I'm starting a business. I'm getting in shape. I'm working on something big. They broadcast intentions before taking a single step. Machiavelli would call this self-sabotage. He warned that power dies the moment it is explained too early. When you speak your ambitions, two things happen. First, your brain rewards you with dopamine. You feel accomplished without earning it. The hunger disappears. Second, you create resistance, envy, doubt, hidden opposition. You give people time to prepare against you. A strategist never reveals intent until execution is irreversible. Delete your plans from your mouth. Silence is not secrecy, it is energy preservation. Talking leaks power. Doing concentrates it. Think like this. You don't announce a weapon, you build it quietly. And the only sound it makes is the impact. Replace goals with secret agendas. A goal begs reality. An agenda rearranges it. A goal says, I want promotion. An agenda says, I will become unavoidable to the decision makers. One is hopeful, the other is predatory. Move like someone who knows something others don't, because you do. Here is where weak systems fail. Life disrupts them. Illness, loss, economic shifts, betrayal. The goal-driven person panics. The strategist smiles. Because chaos is not an enemy, it's leverage. If you rely on stability, disorder will crush you. If you rely on adaptability, disorder feeds you. Wind kills candles. Wind fuels fires. Goals turn you into a candle. Systems turn you into fire. Lose a job? The goal setter mourns. My plan is ruined. The strategist recalculates. My constraints are gone. Same event. Opposite outcome. Power is not what happens to you. Power is how quickly you reorganize afterward. Ask yourself something brutal. If everything collapsed tomorrow, money, status, security, would you know what to do? If the answer is no, you are dependent, not powerful. Machiavelli lost everything: exile, torture, political death. So he wrote, and in doing so, outlived every enemy. Misery became material. What are you doing with yours? Letting it rot you or forging you? Modern culture worships softness. Be gentle with yourself, be comfortable, avoid pressure, and look at the result. Fragile bodies, undisciplined minds, emotional volatility. Machiavelli asked, is it better to be loved or feared? Apply that inward. You probably love yourself. You forgive laziness. You negotiate with cravings. You excuse weakness. That love is ruining you. You need to fear your own standards. Fear the version of you that settles. Fear the future where nothing changed. Become your own authority. Delete the goal of getting fit. Install the law of physical sovereignty. Sovereigns don't negotiate with insurgents, and your impulses are insurgents. They want comfort now, and your potential is ransom. Discipline is not punishment. It is liberation. When you can command yourself and obey, you gain a quiet dominance most people never touch. You don't need motivation. You have necessity. So if goals are gone, what replaces them? 3 pillars: positioning, leverage, adaptability. Positioning. Stand where outcomes naturally occur. Money flows through certain rooms. Strength is forged in resistance. Influence lives in proximity. Move yourself there. Leverage. Stop using only your effort. Use systems, technology, other people's time, other people's capital. Efficiency is not laziness. It is war economy. Adaptability. Read the terrain daily. Adjust without ego. Change direction without shame. Only static things fail permanently. When you adopt this method, something changes in you. Your eyes slow down. Your movements become deliberate. You stop chasing. You start attracting. In a world of frantic planners, the person with a system becomes gravity. You stop fantasizing about control of the future and start mastering the present. Every action becomes intentional, every silence strategic, every setback instructional. This is not light, this is not friendly, this is power. No one is coming to save you, no goal will rescue you. Only structure, only command, only execution. You are not here to wish, you are here to rule.